Hello, my Capricorn Collective. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And Capricorns, your weekly readings will come out every Sunday, so be sure to check back every Sunday for those. And push subscribe. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps to support the channel, helps to support me giving you these weekly readings every week, which I so adore doing. And check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, as you could find some nuggets of resonance in those as well. And I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away a free deck of tarot cards, and it's the Ethereal Visions deck. And no, I didn't create it, although I wish I did. And the way you enter is just a name and email address in the link below in the description box. I also pinned it in the comments for you, so you can check back there. And I will be calling out one lucky winner at the end of February, all right? So make sure you're subscribed, because I'll be doing monthly giveaways like that every month. And here we go. What do we have for my Capricorns? Feel free to take in what resonates, let go of what doesn't. This is a general collective read for the sign of Capricorn. That one wanted to jump out at me, so I'm going to grab it. One more good shuffle here. All right, we've got 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Lovers, 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, 5 of Cups, and Queen of Cups. All right, Capricorns. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's take a little look-see around the room. This is how I do my spreads. This is how I do my readings every week. And I read from left to right. The first path is the path of the current, okay? It's the current situation, normally the block, the conflict, the challenge, something that needs to come up into your field of awareness at this time. Then we go into the path of higher self. This is what God, Spirit, angels, any higher realm being, this is what they want you to remember. And the key word is remember here, because we have every energy of the tarot. It's intrinsic to our being. It's inside of us. And so higher self just wants to give you a message of guidance to remember, to cultivate these energies, bring them up into the forefront, meditate on them, whatever you need to do. And then we come to the path of the possible outcome. And I do say possible because free will is the strongest law in the universe. And so I honor that by saying possible, because I know that we're ever changing, okay? So let's start with the path of the current situation. We've got 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. All right, Capricorn. I'm seeing some kind of dissatisfaction at this time, some kind of like aloofness, like you just are at a place where you don't care. Not, you do care, but you just are like, I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way is up from here. I don't feel very satisfied. There's a lot of you can't see the potential in something. It could be a lot of things. It could be one thing. It could be in yourself. It's like you're not looking for the potential of something. Okay, I'm going to go a little deeper because that's very, very general. Give me more for Capricorn's current, please. Capricorn's current. 6 of Swords, okay? And the 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's a little bit of, it's causing conflict. It's causing tension in you, okay? It's causing you to be at this stalemate, kind of not going forward. It's like you're not looking at the new chapter ahead, okay? I don't know if something's in your way as far as like what's happening, like something else is happening and it's kind of distracting you. It could be that. Could be distraction right now. A lot of distraction online. I'm going to go into my astrology soul deck and see what house comes through here. The 9th house of Sagittarius. I know. This is the house of higher and elevated thought as well as expansion. It covers long distance travels, foreign languages, inspiration, optimism, publications, higher education, spirituality, philosophy, religion, ideals, morals, and ethics. Wow, that covers a lot of ground, doesn't it? It's the house of, I know, the 9th house of Sagittarius. Okay, so something in your, and I do feel like this is an inside job, Capricorn. This is not something necessarily like super, like I don't see something outside other did something and then that made you spiral or anything. And you're not spiraling, I wouldn't say, but you are in conflict. You are in a little bit of tension. And maybe, it could be something like the political optimism is not online, or like something of your ideals, morals, and ethics. So that's very internal, right? That's internal to one's being. I am seeing too that there's a need for vision, for clarity, for vision at this time too. And it's almost like you're resistant to holding a new vision. Just like I said before, it's like you don't see the opportunities. And the ninth house is all about that kind of like higher perspective. That's why it covers travel. That's why it covers like things kind of globally. It's that higher perspective. And so maybe it's like you are very, like I said before, it's like you're very distracted in something at ground level. And it's kind of taking all of your energy or all of your vital life force energy at this time. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. All right, let's go into what higher self wants you to know. We've got Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. All right. So Ace of Swords wants you to get real clear. Wants you to get real clear on your vision, on what you want. It also wants, higher self also wants you to remember all of that you've integrated, all that you've covered as far as what, it's like what you've picked up along the way. And also to get back to kind of that passion. I'm taking the Lovers card as like getting very literal about it, like what you love. Okay, because I see a Four of Cups here, which that's more of a card of kind of reevaluating, kind of this like aloofness where you're just like, yeah, you know, I guess. And it's like, no, let's, and then with the Ace of Wands, that's like all of your inspiration is kind of just sucked right out. And the Lovers is like, get back to what you love, like literally, like it's just very literal and clear. Okay. Get back to what you love. Three of Cups is all about that inclusive energy, that expansive energy. It's also about celebrating. It's also a card of celebration, really kind of like that friendliness, that community. Okay. So maybe it's like higher self is reminding you of taking that kind of distraction. And if you can put it aside and start to see the people around you, okay? See the people around you, maybe even seeing the world like at large or placing this higher perspective on things. Because that's how we expand, is we start to grow our awareness, right? Give me more for Capricorn's higher self here. Nine of Wands, okay. And the Seven of Cups. Well, higher self is reminding you that you have, instead of being distracted and kind of tunnel vision, you have this imagination to you, Capricorn. It's giving you the permission to plug in your imagination, know what kind of options you have, and be inspired by them. And know you have all the wherewithal, all the energy, all of the passion. Okay, this is such an impassioned line, which tells me it's like you're lacking passion. And that's a fire sign too. So Sagittarius are very impassioned people, and they kind of know what they know, and they hold a lot of vision. So this is you just getting real clear on the vision you want to hold, on the things you want to be passionate about, knowing you have a way forward. I also see it touching on too, kind of like your ideas, your morals and beliefs, in the sense of getting clear on them. What's going on in that brain of yours, right? And then as far as the 2 and the 3, I love that you got 2 and 3. It's like getting clear on them, integrating them, allowing them to allowing yourself to hone in on your wholeness and what you hold dear. And then starting to share it, okay? It doesn't want you to stay quiet. It doesn't want you to stay at this place of contemplation and reevaluation for very long, okay? And it's kind of dissatisfying to you. You feel like you're not willing to venture out. Higher self wants to remind you, you have the energies, the passion, the drive. And 9 is complete. It's like there's nothing in the world that can stop the 9 of Wands. There's so much passion and energy and spiritual will and drive online. And that you have options, okay? That you have options. And it's like also the imagination is there for this. So start to become inspired. Start to become even just getting into things that you love again, okay? Really gorgeous conversation. And I love how it's like Ace. I know this isn't a 2, but I think of Lovers as the 2. It's like Ace is 1, 2, and 3, all right? It's such a beautiful natural progression and such a great path for you to take to kind of hone in on, meditate on, contemplate on, okay? Then we come to the path of the possible outcome. We've got the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, okay? The Hierophant is all about the ideals, the morals, the ethics. It is religion, spirituality. It's all about, too, where you go and what you find sacred, what you hold sacred, okay? To me, it's like you need to come out of your shell a little bit and start to expand your awareness and expand your ability to integrate and to expand and include. There's very like inclusive energy, because the Hierophant too, he's the one in the community that everybody goes to for that. It's kind of like the spiritual soundboard, if you will. And he's got the wisdom, he's got the integrity, he's got the knowledge. He knows. if you're in the house of I know, he knows. He's the knower. He's the one who has the knowledge. And then with Five of Cups, I see a tremendous amount of healing. I love how you got Four of Cups and then it resolves with the Five of Cups. It's like, I'm not going to reevaluate and keep reevaluating and coming to this place of non-motion, non-movement, just kind of staying stagnant. I'm going to venture out, which is what is needed at this time with your Six of Swords. I'm going to venture out and, surrender, let the cups and the chips fall where they fall, where they may, and start that healing process. There's a lot of release going on here. And there's at least with this card, I know it looks pretty abysmal, but there's at least a willingness, okay, to be open to something new at this point. When we're at this point, there's a willingness that's sparking in us, okay? Queen of Cups is you just getting so in touch with, really with that energy of emotional maturity and groundedness, intuition, getting in touch with your intuition. And she knows that her cup is always full, okay? She takes all of the integrations of the past and she mines the present jewels from them. She's also about surrender and balancing the surrender, okay? It's not about just giving up completely. It's about it is about healing for you. I feel that as I continue with this read, it's coming out more and more that it's really like a needed spiritual reformation online for you. Maybe to get inspired, okay? Come to this place of reforming, of being willing to reform. Queen of Cups has all the healing waters at her disposal. There's a lot of healing with the Queen of Cups. Let me see here. Give me a little deeper for Capricorn's possible outcome, please. Justice. Ooh, I like that for you. And the Magician. Ooh, Capricorn. This is a rich read, very layered, very layered. If there's anything that you're needing, it's taking that spiritual will and making it manifest onto the earth. That's what the Magician does, okay? Justice is all about knowing the truth of who you are, knowing the truth of your being. I feel like you are going to get so clear on what you hold sacred, what you hold dear, your morals, your ideas, your beliefs, your ethics, all that kind of stuff that we've been addressing throughout this read. And this is you as well, like putting it out there. I feel like this goes a long way with your Three of Cups. That's the expansion. It's like taking what you've learned and like putting it out there on display and kind of having everyone included on it, okay? The Magician, well, the Fool is the 0. The Magician is the 1, okay? The 1. So that is the realized potential. It's like all the potential made manifest. 1 encompasses all, right? You don't need any more. But we can always expand and build, right? But he's got the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles at his disposal. And he's taking that spiritual will and he's making something of it, okay? And he makes magic of it, really. But we all know it's not magic. We know that miracles are a natural thing, right? So I'm going to go into my tarot sidekick now, but it's such a deep, rich, layered read so far. And it's kind of fun because it's almost like this like tunnel work for me. It's tunnel work. It's not just like, boom. It's like I'm wandering in the tunnels and I want to know where it's going to take us next. That's why I'm going into my tarot sidekick here. And this isn't a tarot deck, but it is a deck that will give us questions and prompts to further deepen your read, Capricorn. What do we have for my Capricorns today? Should I act or pause in this moment? Ooh, I like that for you because this is such a pause. This is such a pause. This is such a pause. So it's like, okay, so I have this information. I'm armed with this information. What do I do with it? I love that it's asking that. Should Capricorns act or pause in this moment? And I'm going to go into my Cozy Tarot deck here and kind of flex my intuitive muscles, see what cards come out. You can do the same thing. I think you are going to get, I think you're going to get, we got one that come out. I think you're going to get the Magician again. I wouldn't be surprised if you got the Magician again. Meaning you should start acting. Maybe a Wands, so like a Three of Wands, even another Three of Cups. Let's see what comes out. First of all, we've got Knight of Pentacles. Knights do all the doing of the Courts card, okay? They go out and they do. And so to me, so far, it's an act, okay? Knight of Swords, you got another act card. And the Hermit, well, that's a pause card, but not necessarily, because Hermit, while he's has this more reclusive energy, he is tapping into his deep inner guidance system. So in that sense, I wouldn't say it's a pause card, okay? I would say it's actually an act card. But I said this first off, this is all an inside job for you, Capricorn. And so with the Hermit, I'm seeing that it's like, get in touch with that deep inner guidance system. He's still holding a lantern. He's the preparer, okay? He is the preparer of all of the realizations and the deep new awarenesses, and he's preparing the way for himself to go forward. So I'm seeing this very forward motion, but also doing from inside, okay? Doing from inside, tapping into your deep inner guidance system, but also having the ambition to go forward. You got Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. That's you getting real clear on what you want to be doing. And that's all the ambition. That is a lot like your Nine of Wands card. If I were you, I'd really tap into, which cards would I tap into? Probably the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I would meditate on those cards kind of every day as much as you can. Really gorgeous path here. And this has been so fun to read, seeing how it's like unfolding. It's like I said, it's extremely rich, extremely layered. I'm going to go into my Oracle of the Angels now. And this is a love note from the universe, or kind of like a kiss on the forehead from the angels for Capricorns. Okay, what do we have here? Push subscribe. It's totally free. Doesn't cost anything. What do we have for my Capricorns? Learning. Oh, love that. Maybe that's what you need to start doing. I mean, we're always learning, but maybe that's what, it really goes along with I know, right? Learning and knowing. Let's see what we've got. Life always brings you exactly what is needed for your soul's growth. Instead of resisting difficulties, try to see them from a higher perspective for what they really are, an opportunity for growth and learning. When you look with awareness at the wisdom and the gift from the obstacles and challenges you face, you progress further along your path and can move on to new experiences, which is needed. New experiences, new fresh energy, that's all needed at this time. I choose to learn from my experiences and always take away a gift or little insight to further my understanding. Life always brings me what is best for my growth. I trust in life and welcome all experiences with wisdom. Yes, you do. All of these heavy hitters in your line of possible outcome, that's what they're doing. They're doing it with grace, with wisdom, and welcoming the experiences. And so are your Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and your Hermit, okay? Go out and do, Capricorn. Really beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being with me today and allowing me to read for you. It has been an honor and a privilege. And I so love all of your comments that you've been leaving. Thank you so much for those. They really touch my heart. And I love that everyone's sharing so much of their experience. And I just want to say, continue doing that. I love it. And it keeps me here in my seat doing this every day. And thank you so much. And until next time, joyful blessings.